You might have heard the phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Well, it's as true in politics as it is in any other walk of life. So if you want to keep things exactly how they are at the moment in Northern Ireland, just vote on May the 5th the way you always have. Our society will remain as divided as ever. Our Assembly will continue to be bogged down by the past, live by the rules of the past, and our future will be limited and overshadowed by the past. Our budget will continue to be over £1 billion worse off, because that's how much extra it costs to govern our divided society. Our economy will limp along as it always has done, too dependent on the public sector. Nothing will change. You'll get what you've always got. But maybe, just maybe, you do want to see a change. Well, now's the best chance you've ever had to make it happen. A change that can get MLAs working harder and in a more focused way, delivering rather than stalling and bickering. But maybe there's also a little worry in the back of your mind that's stopping you changing the way you'll vote, because you're not sure what that change might look like. Our vision is of a society where everyone can live, work and socialise together in safety, a better place to live. Better meaning more peaceful, prosperous, open, welcoming and vibrant. Real changes that real people actually want. The old-fashioned separations and divisions will start to be dismantled, and with them the heavy cost burden we currently carry to pay for a divided society. A cost currently calculated at over £1 billion a year that could be used to invest in childcare, to create first-class education, a responsive healthcare system, and to protect the vulnerable in society. That's got to be a change worth making. Another change in this new shared future is a rebalancing of the economy away from its overdependency on public sector jobs and low productivity industries and towards a new high-growth economic landscape. We'll encourage more entrepreneurialism, greater inward investment and a change in our mindset to one that fosters creativity, dynamism and possibility. The result of this? A stronger economy based on growing bigger and more successful private enterprise, so that we can continue to invest in modern public services. Alliance will create the opportunity for everyone to fulfil their potential, whether it lies in arts or sport, business, science or technology, because creative societies tend to be economically stronger ones. And societies that cherish and respect diversity are better at attracting and retaining talent. Wouldn't you like to see us blossom into a society like that? Alliance is also leading change for our environment, promoting our Green New Deal, which will harness our natural resources like wind and tidal power, while at the same time create thousands of new jobs. If Northern Ireland is to prosper, we need political parties that work constructively together. Alliance has shown its ability to do this in the Assembly and the Executive, and for the last 40 years in local government. Alliance will continue to lead the way to deliver positive politics, where politicians pull together rather than apart. If you think all this talk of change is unrealistic pie in the sky, then here are a few things to consider. When the Alliance Party was formed in 1970 by a group of people from right across our community who were determined to offer an alternative to divisive politics, people said we were unrealistic and that it would never last. But here we are today, stronger than ever, with a leader who is also the Assembly's Justice Minister. People thought that we were being unrealistic back in the 1970s for suggesting the possibility of integration in Northern Ireland. But today, some of our most popular schools, events and venues are based on that very principle of sharing. That's real change. For years people said power sharing couldn't be achieved, but we refused to accept that, and it's now the basis on which our Assembly and local councils function. People even thought the Alliance Party was being unrealistic when we suggested that I could become Alliance's first MP last year. But people wanted change and they voted to make it happen. So if you want change, real change in terms of a shared prosperous future, on the 5th of May, vote for the party that's been leading change since the day and hour it was formed. Join us. Lead change. Vote Alliance.